Hey, Blanket, how are we, mate? Please turn my mic down. My headphones down a little bit. Hey, B's and G's, how are we? Blanket, Kinnos? Oh, it's Link. I was about to say, really? I don't feel good? Oh, why? What's up, man? Hey, Lewis, how are we doing? We got everything we need. We have a fire giant task. So, you know, you haven't seen enough of that from Kins recently. So I thought, you know, we'll go and nail some more fire giants. Seawag 1. Hey, kiddos, how are we, mate? There's Kennington Bear. There's the skins. I need to get a new mic stand, Kins, so badly. It does not want to play ball. There we go. That's all right. That's all right. I'm congested. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Well, shit, y'all are early today. You should have a decent amount of streaming from us today. I am going to be live for about 2 and a bit hours now. Kins is hopefully going to take the reins after that, and then after I'm back from football, I'll jump back on. So there should be a decent amount of, yeah, should be a decent amount of grinding today, which is good. 48 out of 50 smithing, that's what we like to hear. So we just need smithing and farming. How's the smithing been? What have you done for smithing? Morning, Link. How the hell are you? I'm doing well, Dets. How are you, mate? Check your server pings. The server pings. What's going down? What's going down with the server pings? East. Getting ready for Tinky Winky Tuesday? Absolutely not. It's not a thing. It's made up by Kins completely. What a harsh bastard he is, honestly. What a harsh bastard. Hey, Darren, how are we, mate? Hey, Jimmy. That's for Steve, not for you, Link. I mean, what's Kins been up to? That's what I want to know. What's he been pinging? Cold as balls. It's like 11 degrees with 30-mile-an-hour winds. What is it here? It is currently 12 degrees here, so a little bit better. A little bit better than what you're rocking there. Let's get that defense pot on. Attack. Strength. Boom. Sick. Big specs to kick off the stream. 19-0, I'll take it into a 13-15. You know what? That is fairly decent. Couple of poor specs at the end there, but we take those. We take those. Hey, Race Car, thank you so much for gifting a membership out to the channel. Keeper. Oh, welcome, man. Congratulations on getting yourself a gifted sub there. We can't take that just yet. Didn't use any food. It is multi-round here, so I do want to sort of be careful. Keep an eye out. Jesus Christ. This one went fucking in, didn't it? Take the big bones. Chuck some prayer on so we can get our prayer back. Hey, Race Car with another one. My man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Matty grabbing himself one. Matty, welcome. Race Car, thanks so much for the 2 gifted, man. Welcome, guys. If you haven't. We've got some Tinky Linkies coming in there. Brilliant. Exactly what I wanted to see. Fuck's sake. Right, boom. Hell yeah. Thanks so much, Race Car. Very, very kind of you. Kicking us off with some gifted subs. Boom. How are we all doing, B's and G's? Welcome to the stream. We need an item today. An item needs to come today for me to start feeling a bit better. I think Kins might be able to get 1 Black Master today. I think you've got it in you, Kins. I'm going to keep pumping away at this Slayer level. Just get myself ready. I'm tempted to go and do the Brine Saber one today. Fuck me, I'm getting thrown around. This was not this bad yesterday when I started doing a few. Shut that on. When is 24-hour stream? Me and Kins still haven't spoken about it. We'll, hey Jimmy, how are we, mate? Me and Kins still haven't spoken about it. We will definitely get to speaking about it at some point soon. Maybe we'll have a chat about it later. I don't know. But yeah, no plans of it right now. Or, well, plans of it to do it, yes. But no talks of it right now. Hey, Race Car with another one coming in. My G. Thank you so much. Just gifting them one at a time. Just getting the B's and G's in. Lots of questing after. I hate this place so much. Lots of questing after I skill, but it's defo possible for the mask. I think you've got it in you, mate. I think you've got it in you. I'm backing you, Kins. I'm backing you. Tom M, welcome. Race Car gifting another one out. Very, very kind. Yeah, I think you got it in, Kins. I really feel like I could go for the Brian Saber if I wanted to. I've just got to do Olaf's quest. The Mystic Top's possible today as well. Well, actually, no, we need the Slayer for that, don't we? These are stats currently, guys. We're approaching 70 strength. Took me 900 and something kills to get the Dragon Defender. It was very fucking bad. It was very bad. I'm getting thrown about today. This is not ideal. I wish YouTube let you pick a number of subs to gift. Does it not let you choose? Surely it does, because some people like they give 5, 10. Do you mean like an exact number? Like you can't give 3, for example? Race God once told me that anyone who only gifts 1 sub is a pussy. Thanks so much, Race Car, for those 3 gifted. Really, really kind of you. I hope you're doing well, man. Make sure to bury the button. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks, mate. You're not tempted to go for some magic for some safe spotting? I am, but then at the same time, like I want the melee stats because we're gonna have to melee. I mean, are we gonna have to melee much? I don't know. The Dragon Sims are pretty OP, but the safe spotting's fucking nice as well. I don't know. I'm at that. I am at a crossroads where I'm like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I think the leaf bladed sword's a bit tough because we'd have to use, you know, broad bolts or broad arrows or leaf bladed weaponry. I guess the Tazar stuff could be maged. The worms definitely can't be maged. I think they have a fairly high magic defense. It's tempting. It's tempting. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It's tempting. You can buy food. Melee link, lol. I think we put a lot of chickens into melee, though. Melee is massively faster. Is it? Because, like, the amount of time you spend banking and doing all that when you could just safe spot, like, there's definitely pros and cons. I think we went a bit heavy-headed into meleekins. Not gonna lie. But we're doing it now. We're doing it now. Hey, Darth, how are we? Cute Kitty, welcome. Welcome, guys. KS, sorry if I haven't said hello to you guys. Trying to get through everyone. Someone gifted me mine, so I'm just paying it back. Hey, you're a fucking weapon. Oh, my God. I hate this place so much. I might go down there. I think it's slightly better down there, and that's a 104 as well. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one off, and then we'll go down to the lower bit there. Bang. Evening, folks. Hey, Slithery, how are we, mate? Seems like Vanica would be the choice for Brian Rat task. I think you can kill Brian Rats off task, can't you? Don't need the task. I think we just need to complete the quest. Olaf's quest, and then boom, job done. And that's like 1 in 5, 12 or something, isn't it? Come on, kill it so I can get down there. Boom. You can. Yeah, I won't bother with the task for the Brian Rats. I always forget it's evening in EU already. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock already. Come here. Boom. Oh my, I hate this place so much. If you click there we go. Fuck me. You click there and it starts sending you all the way up there. Like, fuck off. Honestly. Yeah, 512. Yeah. My Brian Saber luck is fairly decent though, so I'm going with it. We'll get it quickly. Went to spam the motor and realised I'm not even a member. Neither are my kins. There's definitely something like if you're a mod, you don't get gifted subs or something like that. Some shit like that. Hey, Apples, how are we, mate? Welcome. Oh, welcome, my G. Way more chill down here. Unfortunately, it's not 2 104s. That would be really nice. There's a strength pot. Nice. Luckily, with how long it takes us to sort of run out of food / prayer, by the time we've done that, we can just telly straight back to Berthorpe, get a load of food, get pots back, and then telly that way, so it's nice. Feel like a mod has gotten a sub before? Folks, I got gifted subs as a mod. It just seems strange that neither me or Kins have been able to get any gifted subs. Do you know what I mean? Like, just seems fucking ridiculous. I'm getting absolutely thrown around here. What are you doing with the Granite Shield, Kins? If you're still watching. Are you just banking it? I guess with D defenders, it doesn't really make sense to use it anymore, does it? Oh, fuck off. You're my Candyland. You guys have opted in, at least, I'm sure. Yeah, we've definitely opted in. I'm going to get attacked by the other one if I stand there. There we go. Yo, Link, that hoodie looks super warm and cozy. Oh, mate, it's insane. It's insane. It's actually an early birthday present. Birthday? It's an early birthday present from... Christmas. Christmas present from Paige. Oh, I'm so comfy. I'm so comfy. It's insane. Also, I've got football in a bit, so I didn't want to, like, get into, like, clothes, you know? Like, proper clothes, because I'm just going to literally get into football kit in a bit. And then get muddy and sweaty and all that shit. Hey, Tuto. How are we? Welcome to the stream. He's now a Teletubby of the Night's Watch. I am. Oh, with the headphones, that's a bit hard to do. There you go. Oh, look how I look like I'm on a like trip to the Antarctica or something. Oh. Oh, so you're only luring us into, then you're going to leave us? No, so Kins is going to take over when I go to football. And then when I finish football, I'm going to come back and get back on stream. So you should get a decent amount of streaming from us today. I wish I had the Tinky Winky suit right now. My office is freezing. You don't wanna be in that Tinky Winky costume, honestly. It's itchy, it's irritable, it's not fucking ideal. It's not all it's cracked up to be, being Tinky Winky, I'll tell you that. Do you know how much that scares me? Like, that I'm that close to a steel dragon that could just pop me. Like, if I run down there, that's fucking could be game over. That's scary as shit. I don't like that. Eskimo. That's the sort of thing I was looking for. I wish I'd... Oh, I've read that already. I just want to keep talking about the Tinky Winky suit, you know? Tank 10 dragon hits like me. Yeah, fucking hell. They were bronze, though, weren't they? I mean, they're still fucking deadly as shit. Just don't go down there. Thanks, Blanket. Appreciate you, man. It's the advice I was looking for. I'm getting fucking mullered here. Jesus Christ. I hate this task. I can see why you hated doing hours of this, Kins. It is solid XP, though. Which is a nice... It is a nice thing, you know, seeing as we're dealing with a shit task. At least you get decent XP. This would be a skip all day long otherwise. How much to go down there? I'm not going to put numbers on it. Because every time me and Kins put a number on something, you fuckers do it. You guys have been insane. Like, look at that. Look at that. We've got a 24-hour stream on the way. We're $1,500 away from having to get a pet on top of it. We've only got fucking 12 days left. Jesus Christ. Ah, there we go. Rune Simmy. There is the Rune Simmy, Kins. I think you said you weren't getting too lucky on them. Hopefully I can, you know, rescind that luck and get us a few. What day would 24-hour stream be? We haven't spoken about it yet. But as Kins was saying last night, don't worry, guys. As long as you're in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. As long as you're in the Discord or you watch the streams regularly enough, you will definitely be told about it. We will be screaming it from the hilltops as soon as we know. Don't you worry. 12 days of Christmas. You know it. Don't let Oliver or Caliber hear that. Oh, dear. Nice cheeky out. Yeah, you fucking take him. You take him. I think Kins is pretty stacked for money. I haven't actually sold anything that I've got in like the last few days. So I don't really know how much money I'm sat on, but I'm still sat on a decent amount as well. I think I've got like 50k cash, just in cash, and then a fuckload of alcohol stuff. Probably got 200k, I reckon. I think Kins was saying he's got like 200 plus k as well. So yeah, we're looking decent. 2k in one dono. Is that what you're saying to go down there, Kins? 2k in one dono to go down to the Steel Dragons. Is that what you're saying? Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop saying things like that, Kins. Yes, lol. My fucking guy, honestly. Always on the grind. Even when he's not on stream, my man is still negotiating prices. Who paid for your dinner today, dude? I can just imagine Kins, like, with his family, and they're like, yo, Kins, can you do your laundry? And he's like, probably not. You know how he's like, nah. And then he's like, I'll do it for 25 bucks. I'll do it for 25 bucks. And they're like, and then he does his, like, zoom in, like, I'm not going to do anything until you give me 25 bucks, you know? The classic Kins. The classic Kins. And his family are like, Steven, we've been through this every fucking laundry day. We are not paying you. So Kins is saying he wants to grind out the pet. He's the sort of sick fucker who would want to grind out the pet, yeah. $200 to clean his shoeies. He's more than happy to clean his shoeies. That's one thing that he'll clean fucking happily. Rune arrows, we take him. I think, Kins, will you say you got a decent amount of rune arrows as well? Which I guess are a decent alch. What are they? 240 each? Yeah, lovely. I think I've got a few. Let me have a look. Yeah, 36 rune arrows. We take it. We take it. I keep doing a zoomie until I get what I want. Yeah. But, like, in real life, he can't do an actual zoomie, so he just gets closer and closer to his family members' faces. Yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, cool. Oh, man. These fuckers. I'm tempted to just flick. There you go. How does Zoomy work at IRL? There you go. I'm glad we have the same thought process in that one, Robin. Yeah, so they're a decent task for XP and money, but, like, I don't know. What do we realistically... I am tempted to do a bit of magic, Kins, because I think these two are going to be... I think these two are going to be mageable. They're probably the best way to kill the Disaster Mage. We should get an easy kill here because we did half of this one. Nice. He didn't try stream killing fire giants, so I think he has a bunch of rune arrows. Yeah, I mean, 7 hours is ridiculous. Poor fucker. Is that all from Konar? I still haven't had a brimstone key yet, so that would be nice to get one of those bad boys. I don't really know specifically what we want, seeing as Kins is pretty much done with the smithing now. I don't think we really need that many smithing supplies from the chest. I'm probably more looking for food we're sort of okay on. Maybe just straight cash now, really. Mystic Top is what we want from Brimmy. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good shout. Get the Dusk. Is it Dusk? Yeah, I think it's Dusk, isn't it? That and money, so we can push towards the 2 mil. I think that's the main sort of thing. I saw Kins pull like 2 rune plate legs the other day as well. Kins, you probably got way more than 200k actually, don't you? Probably sat on a fucking gold mine, man. I think he's the type of motherfucker to actually one-tick the Dust Top. I got the Hasta on my Hardcore Iron Man pretty early, and I think that's like same sort of rarity or similar rarity, I believe. I have like 300k plus. Sick. 24-hour agility pyramid stream. Yeah, like, sorry guys, we're just gonna get our money together now. This fucker, honestly. This fucker. I don't know if Jimmy was trying to help me or he was trying to lure this one down here thinking I would then run down here. I don't know the mentality of Jimmy right now and whether he's trying to fuck me over. I'm going to play it safe. You guys are doing bingo, though, so that inverts your luck. That's very true. Very true. I was getting attacked and no prayer. Right. Of course you were, Jimmy. Trying to fucking kill the hardcore. I respect it. I respect it. I mean, I think it's inevitable. Steven. I think it's inevitable that we end up having to get a pet. I can't see us not doing that in the next 12 days. So, pet is going to be on there on top of all of those items. It's going to be a fucking toughie. Let's not... the fucking Fang, honestly. That Fang. Honestly, it took so long to get that even when I got it, I know I was pretty elated when I got it, but it was such a shame because I knew the challenge had been fucked by it, you know? We still got fairly close in the end. Like, it wasn't that far away. Like, if that Fang hadn't taken me literally days more than it should have, we could have been looking at something decent. Oh, we can clean Reynards now, by the way, which is pretty sick. Kodarashi! Hey, my man. We'll be here in a few hours. No worries, mate. We should be still live. Bro, how has he changed aggro from me to Jimmy there? Like, my man had a couple hits on me, saw Jimmy 4 tiles away and went, yeah, I'll have some of that. That was awful flicking. I went dry as fuck when I went for the Brian Saber. Oh, don't say it, John. I just went dry as fuck on the Dragon Defender. It took me 900 plus kills to get a Dragon Defender. It was like 5k plus tokens at least. Maybe 6. Fuck that. That's a load of shit. Nice. Blood runes, we take those. Fucking hell, they stay on you a long time, don't they? Jimmy, I appreciate it, mate, but I don't want this done. It devalues the account for me, mate. Thank you, though. I appreciate you trying to help out, but I really, yeah. I don't know. If I was someone watching the stream and people were on hardcores, I'd be like, nah, that's a bit fucking, it's a bit naff, innit? Like, people just blocking things for them. Thank you, though, mate. Appreciate it. Your defender route luck is always bad. I don't know why I go there and I'm just like, fuck. Like, honestly. It's mad. It's mad. Every time I go there. I don't think I've ever got lucky on a defender. My Dragon Defender luck is good, but the rest of it is fucked. 99 Thieving should knock out money and pet at the same time. That's a bit of a detour. What is 99 Thieving? Like, semi-efficiently? What are we talking for 99 Thieving? I mean, both of us doing it probably wouldn't be too bad. But then at the same time, it's like we could probably make the money quicker and get a pet quicker. Like, not doing conventional routes. I got 99 Thieving in a week. 12-ish hours? It's not 12 hours to get 99. For 99. 99 Thieving, yeah. From like 70. 70 to 99 took you a week. Okay, I mean... yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's the route. We'll definitely come up with some sort of plan. Maybe Rocky's the way. 99 Thieving would take way too long for us. I'm thinking more both of us doing it. We probably wouldn't go to 99, but I'm thinking the effective hours of you and me put together making an effective 99 would probably sort the money out and give us a possible pet. The problem with thieving is it's not a very fun activity to watch. Like, jump on in and we're just doing thieving constantly, you know? There's no real death potential. It's very mindless. 50 smithing. Hey, GZ Beast. Hey, Herbie G. How are we, man? Let's go. So, farming now, Kins? Yeah. Farmington Bear? What farming are you currently? And what do you need? 40, I think. It's gonna be alright. Just farming, kill me. Dude, farming's not that bad. I can get 37 with boost. What are you right now? So I need 33 cooking 2 actually for Cook's Guild. I mean, that's pretty... do you need me to go into the Cook's Guild? Do I... because I can go in there, I think. Oh, no, I can't. It's the other way around. I got the good fishing, not cooking. Why do you need to go on the Cook's Guild? Is that part of the quest, or? I'm just thinking, if it's just to go in there, I can probably do that for you because I've got the fishing to just do trout and salmon. Your choice. Probably for the pie. I need the animal pie. Yeah, I can do that, Kins. Don't worry about getting your cooking up. I can do that. I'll just do some trout and salmon fishing really quickly, and I'll get that for you. Just get the other shit you need. I've got the rod. I've got the feathers. It's all G. I can just nail that out. I can nail that out super quickly now if you want. So it's just the farming you need, right? Did we get any acorns or anything like that? The problem with that is it takes time to fucking grow, doesn't it? No rush, man. Tithe farm. Tithe farm is probably a fairly solid shout as well. Farming, and then I can do my quest. What is it for Tithe farm? 30? 35? Something like that, guys? I reckon if you can get like 30 to 35 farming, dude, it will be like under an hour of Tithe farm will get you 37. Hey, Herbie G, thanks so much for joining Elite, man. Can we get some emotes in the chat, please, B's and G's? I appreciate it, man. So it's 100% Insidious favor, though? Yeah, but you get farming XP doing the favor. So you would still be training your farming. You do the fertilizer. I think it's 2.5 XP per fertilizer, and you do a few hundred of those. Boom. Thank you so much, ABG. Appreciate it, man. Very, very kind of you joining. We're approaching the 150 mark up there for members, which is pretty hype. Pretty fucking hype. Boom. I think Kins was saying that we're getting close to beating his main channel on members, so that's pretty sick, boys and girls, B's and G's. I don't know what Kins is actually on. Kins, what are we aiming for to beat your channel? What are we saying? Right, question for everyone. Do I get pizza tonight? I mean, that's the most fucking stupid question I've ever heard, Apples. Of course you get pizza tonight, mate. Of course you do. If you fancy pizza, you do it, you know? You go for it. I got you. Ooh, is this a maze? I might fuck with a maze just to get a little bit of GP. I know we probably don't need it, but I could go for a maze right now. I just did 34 to 40 farming in about an hour. It's 920 fertilizers. Won't take long. 34 is Tithe farm. So, Kins, if you get like 30 farming, do the fertilizers, and then do like 2 games of Tithe farm, I reckon you've got it. I genuinely do. Thanks so much, Herbie. How you doing, Mewtwo? Sorry if I haven't said hello to you guys. Trying to get through everyone who's in the stream. Last prayer point. Boom. Beautiful. And it's a rain art. Let's have a look. It's a mime. Fuck that. Fuck that. Right. Burthorpe. Such a decent inventory of loot there. Money-wise. Tithe farm is 34 farming. Yeah. So I reckon you get like 30 farming, Kins, from your quests and stuff. Do the fertilizer. The fertilizer doesn't take that long. You'll be 34 with the fertilizer, and then boom, a couple games of Tithe farm, and you're laughing, Kins. You're laughing, mate. Coming in with another prayer level here, 47 prayer coming in. That'll be nice. That'll be lovely. Pickle pizza, how is it? I've had a cheeseburger pizza before, which had like cheeseburger beef on it. Pickles, burger sauce, stuff like that. It's fucking lovely. It was well good. It was well good. It wouldn't be something that I would go for all the time, but it was solid. It was solid. Let's have a look. We've got so many Guams. How are we doing for Raynars? 36 Raynars. Tempted to fuck around and see if we can get Like, we're killing it, Kins, for herbs and stuff. Prayer potions probably aren't that far off, which is nice. I'm going to grab myself some more pots. Cheeseburger wraps are next level. I don't think I've ever had a cheeseburger wrap. I've got you. Cheeseburger pizza is Pog, yeah. The worst pizza I've ever had is strawberry cheesecake pizza. Was that like a dessert pizza, though? Got myself a decent amount of food, but we will grab ourselves a cheeky inventory here. Domino's used to have a cheeseburger pizza that had like ketchup and sauce on it. It's pretty good. I think it was Domino's that I had the cheeseburger one. Or it might have been Papa John's. Can't remember. You know what? We'll grab pizzas as well. The strawberry cheesecake one, you take a bite, it's okay. It just gets worse and worse. It was so soggy. I've had like dessert pizzas before, you know, like strawberries and chocolate and Nutella and stuff like that. Pretty decent. But I have had ones where I'm a bit like, bit poor. So you can fuck up a dessert pizza. I'm not really sure how you would fuck one up, but yeah, you can. 10. Okay, did not mean to do that. It's a 10. 10. Just gonna make some attack potions up here. Might as well make them ourselves rather than buying them. I know they're dirt cheap, but I need the XP anyway, so. I think Kins is alright for attack potions and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's still like 10 in the group storage that my guy hasn't touched. So we good on that front. You chop the burger up into little bits. Cheese on the edges with onions, pickles, and lettuce. It's all going on. Hey, Jimmy's here. Jimmy's back. My protector. You know what? I'll do 10 more. Domino's have a festive Christmas pizza. See, festive Christmas pizzas is a no-go for me. No-go. Like, it does not work. I don't know about you guys. No. Our buffet pizza chain has a badass dessert pizza when I was a kid. CC's Pizza. I feel like I've heard of CC's Pizza. Is it a chain? Is that what the chain's called? I do feel like I've heard it. Right, I'm actually going to take 4 doses this time rather than what I did last time. Could make defense pots as well, but I'm not going to waste the Reynars. We need them for prayer pots, 100%. Did not mean to do that. Sick. We go again. We go again. Off to Kandarin. Kandarin? RD? I'd smash a Christmas pizza? Nah. I had a Tesco meal deal the other day, and I had one of their, like, festive Christmas sandwiches. I had a turkey with all the trimmings or something like that. It was, like, stuffing, turkey, pigs and blankets in there. It was pretty fucking banging. It was a banging. I have a CC's Pizza about a mile away from me where I live. Yeah, it's buffet style. Like Pizza Hut buffet. That's the only sort of buffet pizza I can think of right now. But that sort of vibe where it's just like there's pizzas out there. You just stand up, take whatever slices of pizza you want. That sort of vibe. Wasn't sure if it was nationwide or global. I just don't think it's global. I just think I've heard of it because I watch a lot of like cooking and fast food and that sort of stuff on YouTube. That's sort of probably what I predominantly watch, like people eating shit and talking about how good it is. Yeah, that's the vibe, right? Okay, yeah. The brie on Tesco do is good as well. I haven't tried the brie one. There's like a cranberry sauce and brie one or something, isn't there? I haven't tried that one. Link, as a former Tesco employee, I want your opinion. What do you think about the meal deal price increase? I'll go even further, Joss. I'll go even further. I took Kins. Obviously, Kins was over a few months ago. Well, not even a few months ago. A couple months ago, whatever. And I took him to Tesco's. And he was like, "Oh, dude, what are we going to have for lunch?" And this was like one of the first days. I was like, "Oh, we can get some meal deals." So we went and got some meal deals. And Kins got a pretty decent meal deal. I think he got like a BLT, maybe some McCoy crisps, and like a Red Bull or something. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, decent meal deal." You see those people who get like plain ham, water, and like salted crisps, and you're like, no, absolutely not. You can't be doing that. Anyway, Kins got a decent meal deal. We got to the checkout. We paid for it. And Kins could not believe the price, mate. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck? Like, if I had that near me, I'd have it every day. So, I think that just speaks for the value itself. Like, the slight price increase. The slight price increase, I think, is totally fine. I think it's very, very tough to get a cheaper, like, lunch deal than that. It's tough. So, yeah, no, I think it's fully justified. Especially with, like, everything costing more, inflation going up. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I love a Tesco meal deal, yeah. I'd say I have maybe 3 a week. They're fucking convenient as fuck, you know? For those of you who don't know what they are, it's like going to Walmart. You can get a sandwich, a drink, crisps, or instead of crisps or chips, whatever you want to call them, you can get like a candy bar or just snacky stuff, like maybe like some chicken poppers, that sort of vibe, you know, like a lunchbox snack thing that you would have as a kid or something. You can have that on the side of a sandwich and a drink, and it costs £3 or £3.25 now. It's insane value, and I am getting thrown around again. Cheap deli foods, yeah, it's banging, it's banging, and like, if you do your shopping there anyway, like I do my shopping at Tesco's anyway, I'll just be like, yeah, I might as well grab one. That's lunch sorted, you know? Or, oh, tomorrow, yeah, I'll just buy one for tomorrow. Boom, lunch sorted tomorrow, you know? It's so convenient. It's fucking unreal. Anyone who doesn't get salt and vinegar kettle crisps are wasting their time. I get salt and vinegar McCoys. I'm a McCoys man. Link, you are genuinely the first person to have a level-headed opinion on the meal deal price increase. Fucking hell, what? Are people not happy? Are people kicking off? What's going down? Never ended up getting a meal deal while I was in London. They were very hyped. I don't know if it's the same price in London. I actually haven't had a Tesco meal deal in London. I don't know if the price changes depending on location. I'm not sure. Some of you have never bought food in Canada, and it shows. A sandwich, pop, and chips would be an easy 12 Canadian here. I mean, it would be easily that in the UK as well, man. It's just, like, Tesco are just doing, like, an insane deal, you know? It would be easily 12 Canadian dollars. What's that, like, £6-7? Like, the amount of times you went to the store real quick and came back with a surprise meal deal. Because why not, dude? It's like, it's, you know, £3. Why not? That's lunch sorted for the boys, you know? Happy days. Meal deals are so convenient. Yeah, they're fucking OP. Oh, Link. Hello, Matty. Yeah? Anyone who... Oh, you're saying, oh, Link. I don't know if my local Tesco, because I usually get my meal deals from the local Tesco's around the corner. I don't know if they have salt and vinegar kettle chips as like one of the options. Fuck, I really want a meal deal now. Like, I'm gasping for a fucking meal deal. Fuck me. Fuming. Kent meal deal is $3.50. I think it's $3.25 here, but maybe I'm wrong. Every day at checkouts, I had about 3 or 4 complaints in a 7 to 4 hour shift about the price increase. Price is the same countrywide for meal deal, but the things on it do change, like no giant Red Bull. Yeah, so I've got a Red Bull right here, actually. My little Tesco's around the corner doesn't do giant sugar-free Red Bulls, but the big... No. 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 Oliver, what the fuck? What the fuck, Oliver? Oh my, I've got to fucking make sure I don't die here. Oliver Holbrook has just donated $1,500 in one donation. Which gets us to the fucking pet. And it's... Fuck Oliver. It says, get that pet, boys. Merry Christmas / Happy Holidays. Run into the dragons? Alright, I'm going to touch that wall. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Kins told me to do it. Kins told me to do it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oliver, man. What the fuck, dude? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. For the $1,500. I need to go to my grave, don't I? Now Oliver refunds the donut. Kins dies first. No, Kins did die first. Kins was the one who made the bet and said, run into the dragons! Make sure you grab an anti-shield. I need to buy one. Right, we're a proper hardcore Iron Man now. Oh, you said 2K? Kins, you screamed in the chat, run into the dragons. And Oliver said, yeah. Don't fucking put this on me, Kins. Don't put this on me. I'm getting the picture before he fucking talks shit here. Where does he say it? Where the fuck does he say it? Oliver! Kins is just screaming. Alright. It's going in the Then We Fight General. Why did I listen to Kins? For fuck's sake. We're actual hardcores now. Yeah, like we can't die now. Boom. There we go. Alright. Oliver, thank you so much for the $1,500. For those of you just coming in, don't know what's happened. Kins said run into the dragons for 2K. I don't know if Oliver even heard that, but he donated $1,500, which means we now have to get a pet on top of everything else we have to get. And Kins screamed run into the dragons, which I then blindly did. I blindly did it, B's and G's. And now we have one life left. So that's what's happened. That's clearing it up for everyone. Hopefully everyone, because I was not around for that lol. Literally just tuned in. Brilliant. Fuck's sake. Right, I need to get to... Yeah, I'll just run it. I'll just run it. Thank you so much. Cute Kitty coming in with £3. Not much, but here's a little something. Every little helps, Cute Kitty. Thank you so much. And just you guys supporting and watching is more than enough. But thank you so much. Oliver. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't even... I can't even, like, comprehend that. Shuey, I can't do it. I've got to drive to football in an hour and a bit. Oh my god. I'm in disbelief. Absolute disbelief. Mad. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I know Kins posted one yesterday. For those of you who missed it, this was yesterday. Kins said, I'm so sorry for the ping, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support of the series. I cannot believe the donos today, even in the shorter stream. Sitting here in awe with how much you guys support us, and I want to completely say that just double time how mad the support has been from everybody, everyone. Thank you so much, Cute Kitty. Thank you so much, Oliver. As you can tell, I was a little bit taken aback by that, because Kin said run into the dragons. I just fucking did it and just sort of accepted the death. Thank you so much. Wow. Madness. Anyway, we have to get a pet now. There's a 24-hour stream coming. There's also a possible subathon now. It's Death of Zeb. Death going rate 1.5k. Don't say that, Kins. No. Take it back right now, Kins. Say no. Say no. Say no. Kins, we got one left. We can't be... I don't have a fucking pickaxe. Taking it back. Good. Jesus Christ, Kins. For fuck's sake. You're right. Stop it, Kins. Stop it. For fuck's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Gonna give me a fucking heart attack here, Kins. Oh my god. Thank you so much, guys. Wow. Oliver, mad generous. Mad generous, dude. Don't give me those fucking... Do not give me those link W's. I don't want to see him. I expect like a little bit more for actually running into the dragon. It takes balls. If you... I don't know if anyone clipped it, but as I ran in, I said, I'm going to touch the wall and run back. I didn't expect both of the dragons to then hit a 28-33 or whatever the fuck it was. It was a pretty brutal run. We then ate a couple of them out. I probably could have I don't know. Were they hitting me same tick? I don't know if I could have eaten that. I don't know. To be honest, I just had the dono in my head. I was just like, this is fucking nuts. I was just like, this is nuts. That's all I had in my head. And that's probably what stopped me from doing anything rational there. Didn't know you were on till you posted in the Discord. Is there not a shout out saying, right, at everyone, we are live. Boom. Send. Is there not a shout out on the Then We Fight Discord that we're live? No, they were off tick, I think. Right. Okay. I was probably pretty fucked there. I just had to ride my luck and hope that they didn't hit hard, which they did. Madness. You want to shout out there? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather it there than Link and Rag, realistically. People joining that server are people who care about this. Yeah, so there you go. We have 1 life left. 1 life left. Ooh, tune. Hello, Hayden, though. How are we, mate? Sorry, I didn't realise it didn't ping in there. A little bit weird, a little bit annoying, but we good now. I got a YouTube notification. Yeah, make sure you got that bell on, guys. Make sure that bell's turned on. Ollie, 1 life live it, correct. Right, I've got 7 minutes to get my stuff, so we're all good here. We are all good here. It's GLM? GLM? What? So 2 lives live it. Oh. For fuck's sake. Should probably chuck the old Protect from Melee on right now. Because I have no food with me. Look how close we were to surviving, guys. What's that? 1 step? 1 step, I think? Madness. GL getting stuff back. I think we can just literally go loot. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For the potato and cheese, we'll not take. I'm not gonna bother taking those things. I'll get 1 kill and then tell you out. Link, bet you can run to that wall again. You know what? I'm pretty impressed that I was able to run to there, touch it, and get 1 step away, tanking all those hits. Like, you got the shield on, you're all good. We'll have to protect from mage as well. The problem is I've got no food on me. I'm just a little bit... Fuck it. Alright. Trust you, Kins. They don't even aggro you here. They don't even aggro you here. I was literally... Just because they'd attacked me was the only reason. That hurts. That hurts, man. That hurts. I'll tell you that. I got 2 bronze picks now. Sort this inventory out a little bit. Shield plus protect from magic. Did I have the shield off? I don't even know. I'm so flabbergasted right now, honestly. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just mad. And there's a lot of emotions going on right now. We've had a huge dono from Oliver, and I've lost. You didn't put the shield on? Jesus Christ. A huge dono from Oliver, and we lost a life because of that donation. There's a lot of emotions right now. I need to change his name to Link Died First. I need to change my name to Kins Made Me Die First. That's what I'll put it on. He's not even on the stream. And as I said earlier, he's making negotiations. You fucker. You fucker, Kins. But you know what? We were in it together. We were both to blame. Kins told me to do it. I blindly listened to him. Bit of both. Whoa, very early stream. Hey, man. How are we, Miss Smiths? Oh. When name change? Never. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Oh dear, fuck me, what a roller coaster of emotions. Did Link die first? It was a joint effort, Hunter. Oliver donated $1,500. And just previously to that, Kins has said $2,000 to run into the steel dragons. So when Oliver donated 1,500, Oliver didn't know about this bet. Kins screamed in the chat, run into the dragons. So I said, fuck it. I was like, The dono just come in. The adrenaline was pumping. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it. So I ran in there and I said I was going to touch the wall and run back. I touched the wall and we got to that step there and they killed me there. Are you making more forfeits? We still got a few to go. If I read the next ones out, I'll let you know. Add pet, which we now need to do. So we got to get a pet now. Then we got the subathon. Then after the subathon is eat rotten fish or the surströmming, depending on whether you know that or not. So we need to do that after if we get to it. Then we've got destination roulette, which is where me and Kins will spin a wheel, and whatever country it lands on, me and Kins will go to that country and like vlog us there in some random fucking country that we didn't even choose to go to. And then the last forfeit we've got written down right now is we'll dye our hair a weird color, so like a blue, purple, pink, that sort of vibe. If we smash all of those, me and Kin said we'd make more forfeits. But they're gonna, if we smash all those, they will start getting really fucked up. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Whew. Star Wars pet, my G. Me and Kids worked it out. It's like 60 plus hours at least, and that's being efficient as fuck. It's quick, but it's not rapid. Wait, so if I get my wife to allow me to donate 2k American dollars, you will die and lose that last life? No, Kids rescinded that shit. Kins rescinded that shit. It's 32 hours being a super sweaty nerd. I don't believe that, though, Kins. Because the max points per hour is 180. 180 points. That's if we run Zeal games 24/7, and they don't run games 24/7. There's not enough people playing Soul Wars to do it. 375? How are you getting 375 points an hour? I don't know how. It's physically not possible. A game takes 15 minutes. You have to wait 5 minutes in the lobby to get into a game. That's 20 minutes there, and the max points a game is 60. I don't know how you would physically do 375. The only way you would do it, possibly, is if you were boosting and not using Zeal gains. You were paying people. You were paying a team to let you kill their avatar in like 5 minutes. That's the only way I can see you getting that many points an hour. Like, literally jump in, no one attacks anyone, everyone goes to the avatar, kills it instantly 5 times, job done. You have a chat to boost you? There's no chance. There's no chance. There's no chance the chat would be able to do it. Like, people would be attacking us, people would be getting on me. It wouldn't happen. You would have to pay people like hundreds of mil an hour to get 375 points an hour. In theory, since there's 2 of you, you can get double points per hour, so 360 points an hour for 2 players. Yeah, but Kins is talking about the Discord he's in. He's in like a pet Discord where they tell you like the most efficient pets. And in their Discord, they're saying you can get 375 points an hour at Soul Wars. Telling me Zeal games take 3 minutes? No, they don't. I can tell you that right now, Kins. I did them for... I don't know how old that forum is. Get 19 Zeals each time. No. How old is that, Kins? Because the Zeal gains... I was in the Zeal gains CC for weeks on end playing games with them. And they do a proper game where you maximize the points at 60 per. Also, that wouldn't be that efficient, Kins, because you've got to wait 4 to 5 minutes every time you want to restart a new game. So it'd make more sense to play the full game out, get the 60 Zeal. So even if the games take 3 minutes, they actually take 8 minutes a game to get 19 points. It doesn't seem that efficient. Unless, again, they're like saving games ready for people to jump back in. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem very, it seems like something that you would have to pay extortionate amount of money for. Has a 24-hour stream happened? No, it has not. Me and Kins will be working out when we're going to do that soonish. You solo with an ally. Alt. You can't play 2-player Soul Wars, though. Like, for the game to start, you need 20 players. You need 20 players in one portal, and then it gets splits up 10 and 10. What? I'm so confused. Could you two skip worlds to skip the 5-min lobby time? I mean, yeah, but again, it comes down to, like, who's going to hold those worlds for us? I don't know, man, I'm reading it right here. Literally, if anyone's not doing anything in the game right now, can you Soul Wars Telly right now? Jump in one of the things. It says, like, waiting for 19 players or something to start the game. Boaty did the solo alt method. I don't know much about it. Has it been, like, fixed since or something? I think PvP worlds let you do fewer players. I mean, obviously, we wouldn't want to go into a PvP world. But that's interesting that they do. Oh, hey, Link. Thought I'd be Rog. I'd love to push the whole Rog versus Link meme, but you're both delightful. How's the grind been? Not bad, man. And I'm glad that you think we're both delightful. It's very kind of you, mate. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, grind's been alright, man. We're just plugging away. These are the stats right now for those of you who haven't been up to date with the stats. How you doing, Unarmed? Telling to Soul Wars now. Make sure you're not in a Soul Wars world, obviously, Blanket. But when you walk through, it says, like, waiting for 19 players. Or maybe if there's someone else stood in there, it will say 18. What's the series about? Exclamation mark challenge, John. We'll give you a bit more information. And then you can see the items on the left here. It says 0 out of 20 players ready. Yeah. I don't know how you would play 1v1 because like the game doesn't physically start. Kins, there were times when I would jump on, get ready to play a game of Soul Wars because Zeal Games have been like, right, everyone be here at 3 PM this time. I would jump in and then there'd be like 14 players out of 20. And I'd be like, well, I can't start my timer now because I'll be just sat here waiting. So I'd like log off and come on later for another time. I don't know how people are like alting 1v1. Anyone who watched Boaty do this method? Any idea? Has a Dolo method video. Can you... Right. I think I've lost aggro. I'm going to have a quick look at this video. Let me have a quick look. Dolo method. Soul Wars. I think you used to be able to... If two people are in a portal together, you can challenge each other and start a game. Do you want to tell you to Soul Wars right now, Kins, and see if we can do it? Because I am out of food anyway. Do you want to do that and just see if it's possible? We won't actually play a game, or we can if you want, but... Yeah, let's see. Alright, sorry. Literally, as you said that, I was like, I'll just attack a fire giant until he lets me know. Let me just finish this one off, dude. I got fucking longbone. I got 3 of those killing the fucking Cyclopses. Cool. Sick. I will fire on over in a minute, mate. It's definitely well over my head. I mean, I don't really know why Zeal gains is a thing then. If you get like half the points an hour and all you need is an ult to do Soul Wars, is that why Zeal gains is so dead? Fire on over. What do Longbones actually do? You can get construction XP from them from trading them in Dorgish Khan. Or you can bury them and they're just like big bones. I mean, it would be silly to bury them. You get a bit of money as well while handing them in and construction XP. I think you need 30 construction to be able to get the XP. But yeah, they're pretty banging. All right. Taste Soul Wars. Kins is in my world. Sick. Not everyone has bonded ults. No, I know, but like for anyone who's serious about like get eyes. For anyone who's serious about getting a pet and wants to like do it quickly, it would make sense to just it's the fucking tutorial, for fuck's sake. You gotta actually do it. This is what happened in Tile Mankins. And I wasted like hundreds of fucking tiles doing the tutorial. Make sure you take your cape off. Oh my God. You've actually got to bank everything. It's fucking annoying. Come on. That dude hates capes. He's like, fucking, I'll have none of this. I have 6 of them to hand. I should really do that. Oh, what? The construction, the big bones? Yeah, fucking 100%. Yeah, so during Tile Man, I was like, oh, I hope this is the same map as the actual game. Nope. Wasted all my tiles. Which is a bit shitty, to be honest. Like, this is obviously an instanced copy then. Soul Obelisk. Is Kins in here with me? I swear I just saw Kins. So it's a shared instance? Yeah, he is in here with me. That's funny. Can you attack these during the tutorial? No. Why am I attacking Zimba My man. Soul Fragments. Oh, it's just teaching you that you can do this. When did Soul Wars originally come out? No idea, man. No idea. I want to say like 2006? 2007? Came out in 2009? Really? Wow. Okay. Actually, it wouldn't be 2006 or 2007, would it? Because it'd be in this game then. Fucking idiot. Yeah, 2008, right. It'd be in this game originally is what I meant. Use this bad boy on there. Sick. I've done enough Soul Wars in my time now, B's and G's. I'll fucking tell you that. Avatar of Destruction. RS3 Wiki says Feb 2009. Either way, yeah, it's fucking old now, which is weird to think. Sick. So it's a nomad. think this is the end. Yeah. Sick. Alright. GG. Alright, so now we're going to jump in this portal. We'll wait for Kins, and then I will challenge Kins. Apparently, if there's only 2 of us in here, we can challenge each other. Hey, Nicholas, how are we, man? I remember playing something like this with an average 7-fold in the background back in school. I remember playing it with like a berserker shield. What was it? Like... I don't see any way to... Maybe one of you goes in the other arena. I'll give it a go while Kins looks. I feel like they updated this because it took the piss or some shit. It took the piss out of the game. I thought you could only challenge in the clan lobby. Maybe we have to not be in here then. You maybe have to challenge him here, yeah. Better for my soul. Both go in the other arena. Let's get in a clan. I think we need to be in one. Okay. It's a clan thing. Can we just make one here? Your clan? We have to actually fucking go and make one. Join your clan. And then what? Are you in this with me? Oh, your clan. I don't have one. Unless is it? Do we have a clan here? You have to be in different clans, at least captain rank. Link Ocarina. Yeah. I'm in Link's Ocarina. I can't join any clan here. I can't join my actual clan. CC, yeah, but I can't do that without going to the GE, dude. Unless yes, you can. Can I do this? Link's Ocarina like that? Okay. And then what? Charge, were you saying we need to be at least... We need to be at least captain? Is that what you said? You stay in yours, yeah, no worries. Captain is a friends thing, right. Two different CCs, at least captain rank, only a dark port area that gives fewer points. As in that portal over there? Why is this so difficult? The Eastern lobby is reserved for clan games. Only captains and above may accept a challenge. Zeal earned is 30 per game in this mode. Challenge. Captain or higher. Okay, so we need to hop on our mains, make these captains. It is here, yeah. So I need to promote my account. Give me 1 sec, Visa G's. Captain in a friends rank thing instead of clan rank. I don't know. I don't touch this clan shit ever. Like literally, I just left it to my mod, so I don't know anything about this shit, guys. So apologies if I'm completely clueless. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm David and I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my hey guys, welcome. Sorry if you we're just trying to sort something in game here. And then we will be all with you again. So your clan settings. Set up.
Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign.
Right, I think I can now do it. I'm now captain in here. Link, join the Kinsley friend chat. Has to update. He needs to be captain too. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Cool. So we can only get 30 points per game. But I guess there's no waiting time. There's no lobby to wait for. And we can literally just be like, all right, Kins, you kill my avatar 5 times this time. I kill yours next 5 times. And go back and forth and get crates that way. Now, like, we ult it each to double our speed. Right. So we both put an ult in there and we do it both at the same time. Which then... Let's say we average 600 points an hour. 600, what? That would then equal out at 10 hours for the pet. Is that what we're saying? For both of us combined, or like 15 hours or some shit like that. It would be better for you to use your mains as the ults, yeah. I have no idea how specific this. So, I mean, let's say it's 30 points every 5 minutes. That would be what? 90 points an hour, which it's 1 in 400. 400 times by 30 equals divided by 90. Rough estimate. Rough estimate, I'm getting 133 hours for 2 of us. Divided by 2, 66 hours for 2 of us doing this method. Does that sound right? Does that sound right? I don't know. Pet is 1 in 12k zeal. Yeah, so if we can get 90 zeal... I guess it's going to be more than that, isn't it? 30... I just don't think we're going to get 40 hours at 300 zeal an hour. We're not going to get 30 points per game, though, are we? Because we're not doing any PKing. We're not doing any burying the bones. We're literally just going to kill the avatar as quickly as possible. Get souls, put it in the obelisk in the middle, kill the avatar 5 times, bang, go again. That has to be the method, because that ends the game as soon as you kill it 5 times, which is probably going to give like 19 zeal, I think we were saying. So 20 zeal a game. I reckon we can get 250, maybe 270 points an hour. Let's call it 270 points an hour. 12,000 divided by 270 equals 44 hours. 44 hours divided by 2. So, yeah, maybe it might be like 22 hours. 22 hours to get the pet if we get it on drop rate. I don't think you even kill the avatar. I think the game will go on for 20 minutes if you don't kill, or 15 minutes if you don't kill the avatar. Unless you do something and then the other person forfeits and you get the zeal that way. I lost my braces, that's annoying. I think ult ends the game, right. And the guy left gets some. I mean, you have to do something, surely, because like, if I trade with Nomad right now, I have no tokens. It's gonna be the end of me. Can I have it free? Right, anyway, we're gonna go back and do finish off this fire giant task, see what we get after that. Okay, so you have to do some damage to the avatar, but I don't think you kill it. Do a practice run. We don't have a like ult set up or anything to do it. We'll do it later. We'll do it later, Kins. When I jump on with you later, we'll do some practice runs. We cannot lie over a Mai Tai. Ult quits and the guy left gets points. All right. Against each other for now. It's not very efficient to do that because then one of us gets no points, Matty. I know it sounds silly, but might as well do it properly later on. I might as well do this task rather than... Hey, Ash. Oh, Ash? Acer, sorry. Sorry, Acer. I read that as Ash. No idea why. That defender needs to go in there as well. Instead of that, I think. Boom. Boom. Wield. Boom. Draymond, and we are good to go. If I had all on. Leaguey boy, hey James, how are we, G? Welcome to the stream. No, that's fair enough. Right, guys, I'm off for a bit. Thanks again, Oliver. You're an absolute beast. Kins, so I need to go in 45 minutes, Kins. Are you going to jump on before then? My G. I don't know if I'm going to catch Kins before he hears that or not. We'll see. Let's go. Oh shit, no way I'll be ready by then. I'll hop on when I'm good. Okay, alright. So this stream will end in about 45 minutes, guys. Then Kins will jump on. And then I'll jump back on with Kins after I'm done with football. I would just keep streaming, but I've got to go and play football. In between that and then. So yeah, don't worry. You'll have a little break where Kins will just be setting up and getting himself on stream. We get a small gap in the stream. Yeah. When link ends, expect one soon after. There you go. So yeah, I'm going to go to football for a few minutes. A few hours, couple of hours, 3 hours or so. And then I'll be back on, and me and Kins will do a duo stream. So little solo from me, little solo from Kins, and then duo stream all night. Boom. Very kind of you to take a break right when my meeting is. Scheduled it round you, Robin. Scheduled it round you. That can go down there. That can go there. Sick. Hello to anyone who came in while we were trying to work out that Soul Wars stuff. Apologies for those of you who haven't had a hello or a reply to your questions. I do apologize. Hopefully, you're still here and you can ask again, or if you've got any questions, I should now be able to actually talk to the chat. Boom. Sick. Let's do that. Fire that on. Boom. You boys never schedule anything for me ever, but I will take the win when they get it. Boom. You know, take the positives. Yeah, Deathlink. Yeah, so Oliver Holbrook donated $1,500 in one donation. And Kins had just said before that, $2,000 to run into the dragons. You'll see the dragons in a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. And in the euphoria of $1,500 being donated rather than $2,000, Oliver didn't know about that. He did, just lucky coincidence. Kins wrote in the chat, run into the dragons. And so I did it. And I said before I ran into the dragons, I was like, right, I'll show you where we were and where we died. I was here killing the fire giants. And yeah, the dono came in. Very similar to Unarmed Toaster, which I will read in 1 sec. Thank you so much for $5, dude. Very similar to that. The dono came in. I was stood here, and Kins was like, run into the dragons. And I said, all right, I'm going to try and touch the wall and run back. I ran in, and then touched the wall, and I got to this spot here. We were 1 step away from being back into the fire giants and away from the steel dragons, and they popped me. So, yeah. That's how the death came about. It was more a what the fuck, crazy dono. This is insane. So we blame Kins. I think it's a 50-50 death. I probably should have been a bit smarter about it. I probably should have eaten these pots as well. I probably should have been a bit smarter about how I did it, but I was just like, what the fuck? That's insane. And then, yeah, boom. Well, hello. Hey, Jans, how are we, mate? Hey, Mark, welcome. Catch, I'm just leaving. I'm just learning how to do farming right now. Ooh, bit of the old farming. Farmington Bear. Anyway, Unarmed Toaster came in with $5 and said, all right, almost forgot. Made a promise to someone in the chat to ask this. Are you British? The old British. I mean, I am technically British, yes, but I wouldn't consider myself British because that involves Ireland, Wales, Scotland. And like I'm none of those countries. Like I'm not from Scotland or Wales or Ireland. You know, like I'm not from those places. So I don't know. It's more like I know not many people do this, but some people do it. They're like, oh my god, dude, you're European. It's just like that is such a ridiculous statement to make. Like the culture difference in Europe and the culture difference in the UK alone is crazy. So yeah, I just don't consider myself those countries. And I know Scottish people certainly don't consider themselves English, and neither do Irish people. Welsh. I don't know. There's just a lot. There's a lot of diversity going on there. So yeah. Ireland or Ireland? Ireland. It's a little pet peeve of mine, which people like to bring up. So yeah, there you go. You sound American? There you go. I'm American born and bred. Do you have Santa Claus in Britain? Oh my god. For those who don't know, someone genuinely asked me one day, do you have Santa in Europe? I think they said. It's like... You're a Brit to every other country, but to Brits you're English. Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much how it works. Link is from New Doisy. I am from New Doisy. From now on, I'm Midwestern, if that's the case with different kinds of cultures. I sort of agree with that. I think the amount of times, like, obviously most of our audience is American. The amount of times you guys come in here and someone's like, oh, I've never heard of that. And, like, you're from the same country, but you've never heard of a food chain, or you don't have a certain type of this or that or whatever. There's so many occasions where you guys are from the same country but have no idea what the other person's talking about because they're from a different state. Like, you are technically all just different countries, aren't you? You know? Like, the size, the landmass, the size of each state, it is comparable to being, like, Europe, you know? So I actually agree with that argument. I know it was probably said more sarcastically, but, like, I don't know. I feel like when there's massive culture shifts and just massive differences, that being considered the same sort of group of people is just, it doesn't sit right with me for whatever reason. I don't really know why that is, but it just doesn't. US is too big that we might as well be different countries. Yeah, I mean, to me, Link, you're English because I'm English too. There we go. Like the north-south divide in the UK, but tenfold. I mean, me and Kins were talking about this the other day. I can drive 45 minutes and the accent is completely different to the point where I don't understand some of the shit they're saying, you know? So culture shifts do happen in small localized areas. I do accept that as well. But yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah. Americans don't even use the same words for things. I mean, neither did we in the UK. Like, you go to Newcastle or Sunderland or somewhere like that, in England, they don't use the same words as we do. What's the word? Weapon. I say weapon a lot, and the Scots in the chat are like, why are you calling people weapons? That's an insult. Whereas, like, down south, calling someone a weapon is like, you know, you're a fucking legend. Shit like that, you know? It's just different. Anyway, I've gone long-winded. Unarmed, thank you so much for the $5. I'm sure someone was just trying to get that speech out of me. How many different English words for bread? I couldn't even count. I couldn't even count, honestly. Boom. Robin, we don't use the same time zone for things, lol, and AZ really messes it up with the no daylight savings. AZ? Is that Arizona? Like, what do you call a TV remote? I say remote. But I know some people call it, like, the clicker, which, zapper. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What else? I think people call it, do people call it the digit or something like that? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm now trying to think of all the ways people say remote controller. Controller, I could maybe be caught saying very, very, like, rarely. I think that's more because, like, that is a controller to me, you know? Xbox controller, PS controller, that's why I probably don't say it that much. Hey, Unarmed! Thanks for understanding. Americans can be willfully ignorant, but how many Europeans can speak to different provinces of Asia? There's a finite space in the brain for geography. Speak to the different provinces of Asia, sorry. Finite space in the brain for geography. US has a ton of regions. Yeah, I agree. But I think I get the worst stick of it because you get a lot of people you got a big turnover of different nationalities and different countries and different cultures. So I hear a lot of stupid shit. I mean, the main one that I remember hearing was, do you have Santa in Europe? And it's just like, you know, it does make your brain go, like, surely you know that. Surely. And it wasn't a piss take. When we did have a chat about it, it was like, oh, sorry, I genuinely didn't know you had Santa. There's shit like that you hear and you're just like, what? Like, what? Do you have nachos? Yeah, shit like that. And it's just like, oh, come on. Like, surely not. Santa doesn't fly over Europe. He goes the long way around. Yeah, it's interesting. I'll tell you that. It's not just Americans, though. I'm not saying it's just Americans that are ignorant. And yes, there are people from England who are ignorant. There are people from every country in the whole world that are ignorant to other cultures. I'm not putting it down to one nation. But there's just some things that you think, okay, that's straight up common sense. Please say you're joking right now. So yeah, there you go. At the end of the day, I think diversity is brilliant. It's very interesting. I find things very interesting when people do things in a certain different way. I really find cultures interesting. How people live their day-to-day lives, what people eat, how people speak, stuff like that. I find it very interesting. So that might be the root of why I don't like being called a Brit. That might be it. Because I'm like, I don't act like the rest of the British Isles, you know? South of England is very, very different from... Oh, look, we can see some... Oh, it's stopped now. We can see some fireballs in the background there. Long story short, he's kind of British. I can appreciate that I am British, technically, yes. Thinking in extremes is not good for anyone. Probably not, though. In this day and age, common sense is very uncommon. Yeah, fucking uncommon sense these days. Thanks, James. Appreciate the pluses, man. How you doing? You have to remember that half of the population have a sub 100 IQ. Is that actually true? Like, what is the average IQ? I've never really looked into this. Is average IQ 100? I thought 100 was pretty fucking low and like... This is why Link lets me ramble about end-to-end encryption when he's drunk. Yeah. I mean, it's always a great listen. Always a great listen. Correct. Used to live in London, and down in Pompey is a different world. Yeah. Whenever I go to London, I love it, and I'm like, I couldn't live here. I get way too tired. Like, it's just an effort doing anything in London. Just not for me. Not for me. Unironically, isn't England just basically just London with some suburbs surrounding it? I mean, it has 60 million people, mate. So I would say no. What is the England population? 56 million people. I mean, I know the US is big, but you guys have what, 350 million people? So if you think about our landmass and having nearly 60 million people in the landmass we have, it is mental how little land and space there is for anything. So London is very densely populated, but there are still incredibly densely populated places in the UK. So no, it's not just that. There are very big cities almost everywhere up and down the country. You look at like a Manchester or something like that, huge population. I think England is one of the most populated countries in terms of like land mass. Like, I don't know the exact... It's definitely not in like the top 5, but it is pretty high up. 100 IQ is a sliding scale with 100 as the middle of the bell curve. Right. Good morning. Hey, oh, God, man. I've not been able to read well today. Reexton? Reextion? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm calling you Re. Because I'm too fucking stupid, apparently, to read stuff. Jesus Christ. Technically, Pompey is the most densely populated. Somehow chill, though. Wow, that's mad. That's madness. The average IQ is designed to be 100 by definition. Right. 100 is average. Every 10 points is standard deviation from the norm. Anyone telling you that they have 150 IQ is lying or doesn't know. That makes them the smartest person to ever live. 1 in a trillion. Didn't someone have like 198 IQ or 100 or 216 IQ? Highest IQ ever. I want to say 263. 263 IQ. Anan Celeste Corley. Does it get to a point where IQ doesn't help you out that much, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's say you have 200 IQ, which is, you know, one of the most smartest people ever. or 263. Like, I feel like at that sort of mental capacity, it's more about exterior factors than how high your IQ is. That's me. I have about 263. Becomes very inaccurate after 120 because there's no little people to test it against. Right. Oh dear. I feel like at those high levels, it really does come down to exterior stuff rather than your actual like IQ. I think it's more like upbringing and ideas and how you can perform under pressure, how you can present ideas, how you can build on them, shit like that. There's street smarts and IQ smart. Put Einstein in the ends and he'd be a pizza delivery boy. My IQ does not stop me from being a dumb cunt a lot of the time. IQ does not measure smart, it measures the ability to take in info and apply it. They say EQ is way more useful than IQ and gets you much further in life. What does EQ stand for? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Equalization. Kins is just talking about his guitar now, my man. While Ray, you can have IEQ and IQ. I've never heard of EQ. Or maybe I have and I've just glossed over it by accident. I will fight like no other. Emotional. Right. Interesting. So I guess having a healthy dose of both EQ and IQ is that's the recipe for success. What's the current grind? We are getting our Slayer up because we need to get ourselves the items on the left here. Probably the Mystic Top is something that's the main goal that I'm looking at right now, because Kins is gonna very, very soon. He's gonna be going for this Black Mask here. He's just got to get a few more skills done and a couple quests, and then he'll be nailing the Black Mask. So Black Mask is Kins's job. I'll then be looking at maybe the Leaf Bladed Sword or the Mystic Top Slayer-wise. So we're just punching this Slayer up, really. Link, you need to leave soon? Yeah, I got about 15, 20 minutes till I need to leave. I've got to go play football. Kins is then going to take over the stream briefly after that. There will be a small gap where there's no stream, guys, but Kins will be on at a very reasonable time after I end this stream. And then as soon as I finish football, I'm going to come home, have a shower, then jump on, and it will be a duo stream tonight. So decent day of content, B's and G's. It's right live. He'll be live after this on this channel, so don't you worry. Also, the IQ test is really influenced by culture and neurodiversity. Neurodiversity, that's a good word. I like that. I have very high EQ and above average IQ. Very true. Appreciate the response. No worries, Andrew. If you want to know more, mate, !challenge will give you a bit more info. You can see like a graph or like an infographic that will tell you sort of what's going down. To explode. I'm trying to eat ass. Well, I mean, you fucking enjoy it, man. You enjoy it. Shout it from the rooftops if needs be. Oh, that's a dirty spec. 1816. That might be up there with one of the best specs I've had. Keep in mind, IQ comes from eugenics probably. So the water is a bit tainted. It's usually considered best left to die quietly. I mean, now we're getting into things that I've never read up about or heard of. So I'm useless in this scenario now. What happens if you hit the cash tag goal and spend some? Does that still count as completion? No, Dino. So on the 31st of December, we have to have 2 million GP between us in cash. It can't be like, oh, I've got a mil GP, but I've also got a Dragon Simi, full rune, Obby shield, shit like that. No, it has to be straight up. We have 2 million in cash to show you guys. Boom. So if we start spending our money sillily, So, I was trying to go for willy-nilly, but it came out as silly-swilly. Willy-nilly, then we could be in some trouble. So we need to keep an eye on our money and make sure we're not just, you know, spending it stupidly. You mentioned football. How do you like the World Cup final? Fucking loved it. I am a big Messi fan. Always have been. He is the absolute fucking GOAT. It's a bit of a shame that it wasn't the Messi goal that won it, and that was it, and it just didn't go to extra time and all that. Or it didn't go to penalties even. It would have been pretty sick to have just seen Messi score. Boom. Bang. I absolutely hate Mbappe. Mainly for the arrogance. I think he's a very arrogant child. And, yeah, not a fan of him whatsoever. So, it was nice to see the GOAT put Messi down. And, yeah, I'm just so happy he won a World Cup. Because he fucking deserves it. Deserves it more than anyone. Best player to ever play. Without a doubt. So, yeah. I was buzzing. I tweeted about it. I put a little picture of Messi out. Cheeky little GOAT. GOAT put Messi down. Is that what I said? GOAT put Mbappe down. Sorry. Like, you're an Arsenal fan, right? How does it feel to know Piers Morgan supports the team? Like, I don't really pay too much attention to Piers. But I do respect his love for the club. I can understand loving the club that much, you know? So, it's alright. It's alright. But yeah, big Arsenal fan. I got the signed Thierry Henry shirt there, and actually I got an early Christmas present as well from Paige, which is an Arsenal hat with a signed Thierry Henry signature on it as well. So I now have 2 Thierry Henry signed things with certificates and everything, which is fucking sick. Because yeah, Thierry Henry is my favourite player of all time, even though he's not the best of all time, which would be Messi. But yeah, so yeah, we are slowly adding to the collection. My plan is, if I ever move into another house, ideally a bigger house, obviously, I would want to have a whole room dedicated to like football memorabilia and shirts hung up on walls and stuff like that. So yeah, starting the collection now, and hopefully have something like that. I'm a West Ham degenerate. We've got you on Boxing Day, mate. I might be going to it. I don't know yet, though. You switch up the bag. Poggers. Then the underwear. Some Thierry Henry match-worn underwear. Let's go. Next, you got to get into American football. I've really tried, because I am a sports enthusiast. I do like watching sport. I love playing sport. You know, I've always been a very sporty person growing up. So I've always tried to just get into everything. American football I can't get into. It's too stop-start for me. Formula 1 is another one I've really tried to get into. Can't do it. I just don't care. I just don't care. I'd say out of the American sports, I probably enjoy basketball the most. I think that's probably the funnest to watch out of the lot. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah. Would you consider ice hockey an American sport, or is that a Canadian sport? Because I do like ice hockey. Like I've watched a few live ice hockey games. Both? Who created it though? Who created it? Like, that's what we need to know. Who's better as well? Like, are Canadians better at ice hockey? Is beach volleyball American? Couldn't care less, mate. Fucking, I don't know when I've ever watched any beach volleyball. Fun game to play though. I'll give you that. England created hockey? Like, do you mean field hockey? Or England created ice hockey? I know field hockey is very European. I mean ice hockey here. Like, field hockey, nah. I've played it. Nah. It's okay. Not a massive fan. You're missing out. If you know, you know. Oh, right. Okay. They keep on missing out on the beach volleyball. Right. I get it now. I am not going to participate in that conversation, though. Canadians think they're great at hockey, but it's USA all day. Isn't it in... What's it called? Is it NHL? Is that what the league's called? Is it Canadian and American teams in the NHL? Yes. What team typically dominates the NHL? Is there a team that's won it a few times recently in the last few years and doesn't look like stopping? Hockey National League has both America and Canada. Like, what are we saying? Like, who's dominating it? American teams? Canadian teams? Lightning? NHL has 32 teams, only 7 Canadian teams. Salary cap keeps it somewhat balanced, but Tampa Bay and Colorado are pretty strong overall. Florida and Pittsburgh have 4 wins over the last 6 years. Any team... Did a Canadian team win it twice in the other 2 years? Possibly. Because arguably if in the last 6 years 2 Canadian teams have won it. Good luck on Football Link. Hope to catch you all later. Hey, no worries, mate. Then I would say the Canadian teams are definitely showing some decent fight. Canadian team hasn't won in a long time. Right, okay. So America are dominating the NHL. Is there relegation in the NHL? Like, if you come last place, do you go down to a second league? Because I think that's another problem with American sports for me. Or Canadian sports, whatever you want to say for this one. There isn't. Relegation it's so important. It's so important, guys. Always the same 32 teams. Because, like, do you know how fun it is watching a relegation battle where there's, like, 3 teams that get relegated? They're going to have to, like, sell off assets of their club. They're going to have to lose big players. And then there's probably, like, 6 or 7 teams most year, at least in the Premier League, the football or soccer, where you're like, 3 of these 6 teams are going down and they're going to be fucked. And they have to then make their way back into the top league to get back money and finances. It gives meaning to teams that are doing shit. Like, if you're bottom of the league in the NHL, it doesn't, like, games don't matter. Like, it's just like, okay, yeah, we've lost this year. We go again next year. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't hit me right. I know exactly what it's like. I'm a Norwich City fan, mate. Yo-yoing for years. Also, on an international level, Canada has more gold medalists in about every level of hockey than any other team. So Canada has good individual players, but it can't compete in the league, is what we're saying? Do you have to be Canadian to play on a Canadian team? Or can an American hockey team, like, be like, okay, right, we're gonna get you for our team? Just not enough of a market to field as many teams? Yes. Just poked an 18. Lovely. I think that's a big problem for me. No relegation. It just adds so much excitement to either end of the table. And you have, like, playoffs where teams can come up and, like, the second division of football, teams play one game at the end if they make it all the way through playoffs and stuff, and if they win it, they get promoted to the top tier of football. It's mad. It's mad. Doesn't work for US teams since there's not really another league that would be able to take up a spot. But okay, so you got 32 teams. Let's just simplify it because obviously, well, fuck it. You got 32 teams. You make this year, in the NHL at least, you could do it for the other leagues as well. This year you say, all right, the top 16 teams this year stay in League 1, the top league, and the bottom 16 teams go to League 2. And then next year, we have a League 1 and a League 2. The top 2 teams from League 2 go up to League 1, and the bottom 2 teams from League 2 go to League 2. And you have this excitement of like, fuck yeah, we won League 2, we're going into the top league, and the bottom the League 2 or the League 1, the bottom 2 teams are fighting with another like 3 teams to make sure they don't get relegated into the second league. I don't know. Just sounds way more fun than like, we're 32nd with 20 games to go. This isn't our year. It's fucked. But what does that actually accomplish? It gives excitement to both ends of the table. Like, how boring is it to support a team that's 31st out of 32 and you know you're not going to win anything or do anything? Every year there's always upsets, teams that should never win clear 3 or 4 teams. But for no reason. Like when... So Slithery's a Norwich City fan. They love going up and down the leagues. If they have a sick run of 3 or 4 games, that's huge for them because later on in the season, when it comes to the end of the season, they have a way better chance of not being relegated. That's where draft picks come in and whatnot. I've never understood what draft picks are. What is a draft pick? Love your PvP videos. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Me and my wife just had a baby on December 16th to a baby boy. Thank you for keeping us all entertained. Hey, no worries, Spencer. Thank you so much for the kind message, dude, and congratulations on the baby boy. I thought that was going to end in like, so we've called it Link. Thank you so much, man, and GZ Beast. AFC Wimbledon, fan-owned club, doing way better than they should. Fucking interesting shit, you know. To get a first round pick. So teams are tanking, get first picks at new prospects. The worse you do, the sooner you get to pick from fresh talent pool to sign players. So if you're like 30th in the league, you go, right, fuck it, we're going to start tanking games and play shit so that we can get better signings next year. It just takes all competitive now. That destroys competitiveness even further. Like, there's no worry of being relegated and losing money. And on top of that, you get top. I don't know. That just seems so backwards and broken to me. It seems so broken. But I guess that again is the culture difference, you know? We're talking about a culture difference here in sport. Massive culture difference. Well, my wife says she likes watching too. Sometimes I don't always believe her. She laughs at your laugh and their game chats, but I don't really think she knows what's going on. Well, at least she puts the hours in and watches with you, man. That's nice of her. As long as she's enjoying it like 20%, that's good enough, you know? It's good enough. Leave you cause you say you miss me. But make sure the owners make a ton of money. Yeah. I mean, we have that problem in football as well, where the owners don't spend enough money, take more money out of clubs than they should, so yeah. Linky boy, hey Adam, how are we, mate? I actually did read Robin's message, so I hope you're doing well, G. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're resting up all right, dude. Backwards and broken is the way we like it in the US. Fuck yeah. But they'll get to increase to the salary caps on what they can trade or buy player-wise. Link, go play football. Yeah, I'm going to do this kill, guys, and then I'm going to go. Kins will be live very soon on this channel, so don't worry. You're not going to be waiting too long. Kins should be jumping on very soon. And then when I'm done with football and get back from it, I will then jump on as well. I want to say a massive thank you to Oliver Holbrook, dropping 1.5k to ensure that me and Kins have to get a pet on top of all the items we have to get on the side here as well. So we are now burdened with getting a pet in the bingo to complete it before December 31st. Massive shout out to Oliver. I don't know if he's still here. I know he's been lurking recently. But yeah, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Boom. As long as she's enjoying at least 20% life motto. Live by that and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's bury that. And boom. Let's get ourselves out of here. Sick. Not dead yet. So that's something. Hey, GCPs. Oh shit, Link died. Yeah, but it was a joint death, me and Kins. I'm sure Kins will tell you about it. And he'll be live on this channel very soon, guys. Yeah. I'll see you after football, B's and G's. Thanks so much for the support today. I appreciate it. I will catch you after football. Kins will be live in a minute. In a few minutes. So, yeah. See you then. Bye, B's and G's.